If you want to be considered the GOAT, you got to have GOAT-like performances.
But who wants to see a woman miss layups?
I don't know what it is. She gets ejected, only plays 7 minutes, and her team wins.
Fans were anticipating jaw-dropping performances and authentic moments that would demonstrate that Angel Reese was the true face of women's basketball. But when it came time to deliver, all she had to offer was a masterclass in frustration. Angel Reese had marketed Unrivaled as the future of women's basketball, a revolutionary league where WNBA stars could showcase their skills and earn better pay. The game was supposed to be a turning point in Reese's career, a moment where she established herself as one of the league's best players, but instead it turned into an unforgettable disaster. This fact alone made people wonder if she was truly the star she claimed to be on the court, or if the hype was beginning to fade. Reese's game was full of mistakes, including several missed layups that should have been automatic careless fouls that put her team in a bad position, and an attitude that swiftly turned the officials against her. Being a vocal leader is one thing, but it's quite another to support it with strong performances. On this particular night, Reese failed to deliver, and fans and analysts immediately took notice, igniting discussions about whether she was overhyped and whether her absence hurt the team instead of adding unnecessary drama. The game footage went viral on social media, raising even more questions. Was she actually improving the team, or was she just adding needless drama?
She has her worst professional pro game, and her team wins.
Angel Reese is important. To who? I have been covering Angel Reese for about 2 years now. I have yet to see her draw a single fly to a fresh turd. But according to Angel Reese, everything I do keep going viral.
This wasn't just a bad game. It was a turning point that would influence how people view her career going ahead. Would Reese be able to move over this humiliation? Or was this the start of something more serious? Why was she ejected? Now, let's discuss what exactly caused her to be removed from the game. Reese played just 7 minutes before being dismissed, and everything transpired so quickly that the crowd were left speechless.
She had 15 rebounds, 5 offensive ones, and she missed 5 shots. Yeah, I don't know why that happens, but the less she plays, the more successful her teams are. That feels like Andre Drummond, does it not?
It wasn't just a bad game. It was a complete breakdown of composure and confidence. Let's take a closer look at it. She missed 5 layup shots that any elite player should be making while they sleep. She committed multiple fouls, putting undue pressure on her team. She got a technical for arguing with the referee after a call she didn't like. Instead of taking a deep breath to calm herself and reset her mindset, she continued to complain and react emotionally, leading to another technical foul, and eventually, she was ejected in what seemed like a matter of seconds. What's even more shocking is that she never attempted to gather herself. Instead, she let her frustration take full control. In sports, emotions can be a powerful tool, but only when handled properly. Rather than using her rage to fuel a comeback, she let it ruin her entire night. She was clearly frustrated based on her body language, and her exchanges with the officials only made matters worse. Her night ended before it had really started because the effort she invested in the argument could have been used to demonstrate why she belonged on the court.
She came back, claimed that Sports Illustrated was running clickbait because they put out an article that said Angel Reese became the first player to be ejected from Unrivaled. It's literally not clickbait. It was true. Everything I do keep going viral.
What ought to have been a demonstration of her talent was instead a highlight reel of errors, lost chances, and passionate outbursts. This wasn't simply a bad game. It was a turning point, and not in a positive manner. Fans were left wondering if this was a one-off event or a symptom of more serious problems. Naturally, the internet jumped right into the drama, with memes, jokes, and criticism pouring in like a deluge. Twitter and Instagram were ablaze with responses like, "Angel Reese is demonstrating that she is all drama and no dominance. Her reputation for scandal outweighs her talent as a basketball player." This wasn't just a bad game, it was a full-fledged spectacle, and to make matters worse, Reese went on social media and posted cryptic tweets, even implying that her ejection was motivated by race. This occurred on the first day of Black History Month, adding even more controversy. Caitlin Clark is out here breaking records, while Angel Reese is breaking down.
Unbelievable. Black History Month. Y'all know I had to be the first. Seriously. So she just claimed that she got thrown out because she's a victim of racism.
When it's not going well for you, claim racism.
She came out, made it about race, and got
But let's face it, her breakdown had nothing to do with race. Rather, it had to do with how she handled pressure, or, in this case, how she didn't handle it. Let's change the subject and discuss the wider problem. Unrivaled was billed as a revolutionary step for women's basketball that would finally put players in the financial spotlight they deserve. Fans were promised fierce competition, big names, and a paradigm shift in how women's basketball is perceived. But after just 3 weeks of play, the league is already beginning to falter rather than flourish. Unrivaled was supposed to be the solution to the WNBA's low salaries by giving players a chance to earn real money and play in a competitive league. The buzz surrounding the league is waning quickly, and the viewership figures are absolutely agonizing. Arena's Unrivaled is having trouble even filling a modest 800-seat stadium. Let that sink in. 800 seats, and they still can't get spectators in the door. Some games only garner 75,000 viewers, which is insignificant when you consider the millions of people who watch even terrible men's basketball games. Without elite performances and high-profile rivalries, the league isn't getting the attention it sorely needs. One of the greatest names in the world. Only a few days after announcing this league as the future of women's basketball, Angel Reese is already looking to leave. Hold on a minute. Everyone on Twitter is eager to return to Chicago.
You can see, she used proper pronouns when addressing her colleagues in the WNBA. Can't wait to get back to Chicago. Really?
and then says, I can't wait to get back to Chicago, man. This person said, don't do that. You spent days bragging about how great Unrivaled is. I mean, that is garbage. We told you that people wasn't going to tune in for this league. We tried to tell you that. Oh, no, watch. Angel's going to ball. You can't argue with 76,000 viewers.
Wasn't she the same player who kept saying that 800 was a better financial option than the WNBA? Now, all of a sudden, she wants to go back to earning $73,000 in the WNBA when Unrivaled is paying her $250,000 for a brief season. Something doesn't seem right here, and she's realizing that. Without the star power of players like Caitlin Clark, Unrivaled isn't the game changer she had hoped it would be. Without a genuine face of the league, Unrivaled is finding it difficult to draw in casual basketball fans, and let's face it, without fans, big-time ratings of players like Reese are already searching for a way out. The money won't last. What does that indicate about the league's long-term viability? Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. The disparity grows this situation makes it very evident that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are becoming more and more distant from one another. Caitlin Clark lets her game speak, while Angel Reese depends on drama on social media. While Reese is complaining about low WNBA earnings, Clark is breaking records. Clark also has endorsements from Gatorade and Nike State Farm. Reese joined Unrivaled and is currently attempting to leave, while Clark rejected Unrivaled knowing it wasn't serious. The big question everyone is asking is, what's next for Angel Reese? She's at a pivotal point in her career and has two options. Clark didn't need a gimmick league to stay relevant. She built her brand through skill and consistency, which is why she turned down an unrivaled $1 million deal because she saw this disaster coming a mile away. Reese then jumped in, only to realize that without Clark, Unrivaled is struggling to attract viewers. Refocus on her game, work hard, and demonstrate that she is among the best. If she can improve her consistency and silence critics with elite play, she could restore her reputation and secure her place in the WNBA for years to come. She could also continue to play the villain, depending more on social media antics and controversy than on her actual basketball skills. Her outspoken personality and confidence were refreshing at first, but now people are beginning to question whether she's more talk than action. If she doesn't start delivering real results on the court, the drama will get old quickly and she'll fade into the background. Her brand, which is largely built on controversy and social media attention, can only last so long without elite performances to back it up. But here's the thing, basketball fans' patience is running out. Winners of love. Consider Caitlin Clark, who thrives and dominates headlines without even trying. She doesn't need to create drama to remain relevant. Instead, she allows her game do all the talking. Real star power is demonstrated by the fact that her games have an average of over 2 million viewers, and that even WNBA games in which she does not play have experienced a significant increase in ratings due to her impact. After all, the ball is in her court. Being famous isn't the same as being great. Reese must choose between becoming a well-known athlete who commands respect on the court and becoming a social media celebrity who receives clicks but finds it difficult to have a meaningful impact in the game.